Hey, what's up you guys? So today I thought I would do a different kind of video, and I'm going to be doing my makeup inspired by Corinne. So this is mainly inspired by like her meet outfit, like kind of what she's wearing, and like her hair, like she has some blue in her hair. I used to have some blue like in the very tips of my hair, but it's very faded now. So I thought these videos would be kind of fun because I feel like I can set these as not made for kids because I'm going to be doing like my makeup, and then I can get some interaction with you guys. The main part of my look that's kind of based off of her is going to be my eyeshadow. So I'm taking inspiration from her like blue aqua boots and hair, and her shirt and her pants. So let's get started. I'm starting with a primer. Mine's from Touch and Soul, and it's just a primer. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. And I'm putting that all over my face because it's gonna help my foundation blend better. I don't put a lot of foundation on my forehead, so I don't put too much primer up there either. Then I like give it a second to like sink in, like whatever, I don't know. Just let it go into my skin. I tried looking up on YouTube if there was makeup inspired by any of the American Girls, and I couldn't really find anything. So I don't know, have you guys ever seen makeup inspired by American Girl dolls before? So this is my foundation, concealer, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just going to be taking a small brush to apply it, and I'm going to put it in areas where I have like redness, so like my cheeks and any like spots that I might have. Some of my nose and chin. That should be good. So after I got Corinne, I read her book, and I am not like a big reader. I'm gonna blend this out now with just this brush. So it took me like a couple days to read her book, even though I'm like 24, and I think it's like meant for kids that are like 8 years old. But I don't really enjoy reading. I think my enjoyment for reading was kind of ruined by school, which I know it is for like a lot of people, because you read a lot of things that you don't like in school, and then you think you don't like reading, and then you're kind of just like, I don't know, emotionally scarred from having to read things you didn't like in school. So I read her book, and it was so well thought out. I feel like, I don't know, I really enjoyed her book, which is not usually something that I say about books because I don't like reading. So now I have that all blended out, and I didn't put like any on my forehead because my forehead is like the normal color of my skin without any redness, so I kind of just leave my forehead blank. And then I'm going to just take a face powder and just set under my eyes so that the foundation doesn't crease or anything, and just set that in place because I'm gonna do some cream products on top of my foundation, but I don't want my foundation to crease while I'm doing that. My mom is texting me, so I'm replying to her on my MacBook. Look how cute my little MacBook cover is. I got a phone case that matched my MacBook case, and I love that they match. So now I'm gonna take this cream blush stick, and I'm going to put some blush here. I might do some extra blush after I blend this out because, you know, she lives in Colorado and she goes skiing and she's in the cold, so it might make sense for her to have like a little more blush to her look because, you know, that's where she lives, not lives outside, but she spends a lot of her life outside and in the cold, and you usually have like rosy cheeks when you're cold. Okay, so I'm gonna do a tiny bit more blush. focus more like right here. And then maybe like a tiny bit on my nose. Put a tiny bit on the tip too, because your nose would get red from being in the cold too. I know there's like a trend going around and it's like cold girl makeup. And some people I feel like almost take it a little too far. And they put so much blush on their nose that they almost look sick. I'm like, you're supposed to look cold, not sick, but you do you. And then I'm going to take this liquid highlighter and just put that like on my cheekbones and the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow. And then just blend that out. I feel like it's very fitting that I'm filming this while it's snowing. Okay, and now I'm going to set my face with a face powder so that it all stays in place. I feel like it also kind of smooths out the blush a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little extra highlighter just because like I feel like she would be like glowy from like the reflection of the sun off the snow onto her face. Like, I don't know. So I'm taking a whitish eyeshadow. You could use like a normal highlighter. I don't have any highlighters that are like close to white. I'm very pale, so I can get away with using like a white eyeshadow. And I'm just putting that where I put the liquid highlighter before. See how it's like very glowy now? Almost like that would be like reflecting off the snow from the sunlight. I don't know. It's like the vibe I'm going for. I'm like imagining if I was Corinne and I was in Colorado and I was skiing. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and her eyebrows are pretty, I don't know, fluffy, full. I don't know what you would use to describe her eyebrows. So I'm gonna make mine a little fluffier than normal. I'm not big on like the fluffy brow trends, but I'll do mine a little more pronounced just to be in the spirit of Corinne. So first I'm gonna brush my brows out and then just start filling them in a little bit. I can't go too dark, otherwise it'll look kind of weird with my blonde hair. Like that. And then do the other side. If it goes on like a little patchy or a little dark, I just use like a spoolie to kind of brush it and almost like fade it out a little bit, if that makes sense. And then I'm just using some clear brow gel to set them in place. A little fluffier than normal. Okay, this is where it gets a little more fun. My favorite part of doing my makeup is definitely my eyeshadow. That's where I like play around with some more stuff. So I'm gonna be taking some eye primer and putting some on my eyes, and then get to the eyeshadow part of this, because that's definitely the most fun part in my opinion. Comment down below and tell me if you guys have Corinne. I just got her for my 24th birthday, which was December 30th. Okay, so I'm taking like a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm taking a palette that has like a purpley, periwinkly purple to represent like her leggings color. It's pretty close. And I'm gonna take that on my fluffy brush. Ta-da. And I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye and on like the outer corner. And my eyes are a little bit hooded, so I bring it a little bit above my crease just so you can see it a little bit better. And then I do some on the outer corner. And kind of like do some like patting motions. And then I go under my lower lash line. I look up when I do this, so I am less likely to poke myself in the eye. I wear contacts because I'm pretty blind, and definitely the looking up helps. And when I get like makeup in my eyes, sometimes it sticks to my contacts and makes my contacts blurry, so definitely recommend looking up so that you don't poke yourself as easily. And then I'm gonna do the other eye, just same thing as before. Comment down below and tell me if you guys like to do makeup, or if you wear makeup on a daily basis, or like, I don't know, your thoughts. I wear makeup almost every day. Some days I just have like lazy days though, and I don't feel like doing it, but I wear makeup most days. I do a lot of makeup on my main channel, which is linked in my description if you want to check that out, but I thought I would do some makeup inspired by dolls over here because I thought that would be interesting. So I have my purple blended out pretty good. So I'm done with this brush now, and I'm done with that color. And then I'm going to take an aqua, almost kind of like the color of my bedroom walls. And this is to be like the color of her hair slash her boots. So take like an aqua color, and mine is from this palette that is donut inspired, and I'm going to be taking this aqua color, and I'm just taking it on my finger. I feel like your finger works better to apply shimmers than a brush does, but you could take it on a brush if you want to do that instead of your finger. And then I'm gonna put it all over my eyelid. Take some more, put some more on, like that. And then do the other eye. I feel like that looks pretty good. And then I usually just wipe it on my pants. You can wipe it off on like a towel or use like makeup remover, but it comes off pretty much if I just wipe it on my pants. So now I'm gonna take this little teeny tiny brush. It's like a little detail pencil smudgy brush. And I'm going to take a white eyeshadow. Here's my white. And I'm going to put this in my inner corner and blend it into that aqua shade. Okay, so I have it like blended. It's very like icy, which I feel like is also good because she's a skier. And do the same to this side. Once you're satisfied with your white shade, which is shimmery, I don't know if I mentioned that, but it should be shimmery. Then I'm taking that same highlighter shade that I used on my cheekbones and using the same brush that I used before and just putting this on my brow bone to give it a little bit more like shimmer and highlight to it. Same thing on this side. Okay, and now this comes kind of like the trickier part. I'm gonna do an eyeliner, and I know you might not like have this color eyeliner because it's a pretty unique color. Like, who just has like aqua eyeliner laying around? I don't know, I do. I have like every color of the rainbow. But I love colors. But you could take any eyeliner you want, but mine is aqua to keep with like the theme. And I'm just gonna line my waterline. I just like gently pull down a little bit with my pinky. And I just put that aqua on there. But yeah, definitely be careful not to like stab your eye out with this. There are some eyeliners I can't wear on my waterline because they get all over my contact lens. Like, not even during application, just like throughout the day, they get all over my contacts and make them blurry. Okay, so here's my aqua. And then I'm going to curl my lashes. This is optional because I don't really enjoy curling my lashes, and I don't usually, but my eyelashes kind of just stick straight out and you can't really see them unless I curl them. So I'm going to, but this is optional. Like, some people's eyelashes, they just grow more like curved up like my mom's do, but mine do not. And I'm kind of in between mascaras right now. I don't really have one that I love, but the current one I'm using is the Milk Kush mascara. And I'm just gonna put that on. Sometimes I get worried my hair will like get in it somehow. And I just start with one coat, and then I curl my other eyelashes, and then I apply some to this eye. This is like hard to do without being like 2 inches from my mirror. And then I switch back over to this first eye, and I put another coat on, and then I go back to this one, do a little bit more over here. This one didn't like curl as good, but it's fine. And then I do my bottom lashes like that. And just like wiggle it back and forth on my lashes. And I just give that like a second to just like chill and like dry. So I'm gonna switch to my lips. So I'm just gonna use this like pink lip gloss, and I feel like it would go good with my blush. And now that my mascara has had time to like set and like dry and chill, I'm going to take some setting spray. I like to shake mine and spray my face so that my makeup stays in place. And I find that if I do this right after I put on mascara, sometimes my mascara gets all over my eyes. So that's why I did my lips first, to give my mascara some time to dry first. And that is my finished look. So this has been my makeup inspired by Corinne. I feel like we got the purple in there, we got like the aqua of her hair, the white of her sweater, and like the icy highlight for like the snow for being out and skiing and stuff. Here's like a close-up of my makeup. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below which doll you want me to do next. I think I have 23 dolls at this point, but I could definitely do like any doll. Like even if I don't have them, I could just go like based off of pictures and stuff. So comment down below what doll you want me to do next, and I'll try to figure out how to do makeup inspired by them. If you recreate this look either on YouTube or on Instagram, please make sure to tag me. I'm AGIG2291 on YouTube and Instagram. I would love to see if you recreate this. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!